Oh, can I hotspot? It might drop out.
Can you do that for me?
Mm-hmm.
Can they hear me now?
Yep.
Oh, I'm not saying naughty things. Oh my God, it's so cold in here. I'm dying.
I turned it down 2 degrees. Leave it. 2 whole degrees.
I'm going to freeze to death. I will be sure.
Mm-hmm.
Do we press start live video?
Sure.
Now?
Are we ready? I think we're ready.
Yeah, let's go.
It's 1:14.
We on?
Ready.
Hello everyone, welcome to Square One 1:15 Wednesday virtual what are we doing today? Pilates class. Yep. My name is still Jeremy, I think, and this is still Lucy. Here we are to do your class. Just remember, we don't need anything at home equipment-wise except for a mat or a towel to lie on at about a 2 by 2 meter squared area. The class will pitch it at sort of a beginner to intermediate level, but I will give options up or down so you can progress at your own rate. And remember that if you are nursing any injuries, to work within your own capabilities and don't push yourself. We don't want to hurt you. We want to make you feel good after this class. All right? Cool. So, Lucy, let us lie down on your back and relax. We're going to have the knees bent. And let's go hands onto the hip bones at the front here. Let's have the knees parallel in hip distance to start off with. And we're just going to take a big inhale breath in through our nostrils to start, and a big exhale breath of our mouth, out of our mouth to relax. Beautiful. Big inhale breath in through the nose. And big exhale breath out of the mouth. Beautiful. Just melting down into our mat. Checking our bodies, having a quick mental scan, seeing if we're holding any tension or any stress anywhere. And if we do identify any little areas of tension or stress, let's just send our attention to that part. And then this time, as we take our inhale breath, let's just breathe that oxygen into that tight little stiff bit or the sore bit. And as you exhale, try and breathe out the tension. Feel that part of you relaxing and melting. Inhaling in and exhale, melting and softening through any areas of tension. Beautiful. We'll do 3 more really big, deep breaths like this. Excellent. Now that you've got your hands on your hip bones, we're going to keep the 2 hip bones level with each other. So those little bony prominences at the top here, right and left, keep those level. So what we're going to do as we exhale, we're going to float our right leg up into a tabletop position. Pause here for a moment, and then inhale, lower that foot back down into its footprint, and then exhale, float the left leg up into tabletop, and then inhale, pop that back down into its footprint. Beautiful. Continue alternating sides here, right leg up, inhale, lower it down, and then exhale, left leg up. Beautiful. Great. Let's do 2 more of these on either leg, and just use those hands as a little guide to help you identify the landmarks of your hips. So as we start to make things a little bit more challenging, when I say keep your hips still, this is exactly what I mean for us to do. Beautiful work, Lucy. Now, let's bring the right leg up into a tabletop position. Take an inhale breath here. Exhale, float the left leg up into a tabletop position to join it. Inhale breath here to prepare. And as we exhale, stretch the right leg out long and low. Inhale, fold it back in. And then exhale, stretch the left leg out long. Inhale, bringing it back in. Good. Continue with this, everyone. Now, we've been doing this for a few weeks, so we're going to now start to take this a little bit longer and a little bit lower, and we're going to feel it more and more into our tummy as we do this. Aim to shoot that leg straight out, long and low, wherever we feel it working in our tummy. Nice. And pausing here, and we're now going to move into some bicycles, everyone. So we're going to start turning the legs over, and I want us to imagine that we've got two little shovels, one on either big toe, and we're digging two trenches down into the mat or the towel in front of us. So we're getting long and low, turning those legs over. Should be feeling lots of working through the tummy, lots of working through the tops of the legs and the hip flexors. That is fantastic. And pause there for a moment, Lucy, and reverse the circle. What's that? So circle bicycle. Thank you. En vélo in French, I think. Keep going with that. Nice. Longer and lower. So what we're doing now, those trenches that we just dug with our bicycles that way, we're now filling them back in. We're backpedaling. Some of us are better at that than others, aren't we, Lucy? Excellent. Keep going with this. And keep going. And let's then put the feet back down onto the floor. Take an inhale breath here. Melt down into the bed again. And then just allow the right knee to open out towards the side, keeping the hips level with each other. Exhale, bring it up. Lucy's smiling because I said right leg and I did her left. Take the other right knee out towards the side. Keep the hips level with each other. Bring it back up. So we're just opening the knee out to the side, one, and then the other, keeping the hips level with each other. Now, this is actually going to be a little bit more challenging than the previous few exercises because we are adding a rotational component to your hip joints. So it will have to work us a little bit more in our oblique muscles. Fabulous. One more on either side. Good. Then we'll bring one leg up into tabletop again, followed by the other leg up into tabletop. Notice how your shins are parallel with each other. Then from here again, we're going to take our right or our left leg out towards the side, keep the shins parallel with each other, and then exhale, bring it back, and then inhale, the right leg opens out to the side. Exhale to bring it back. Inhale left, exhale, bring it back in, inhale right, exhale, bring it back in. Now what we're doing is we're still focusing on those two hip bones, staying plush and level up at the top here, and just taking that knee out as far as it can go with the legs being parallel to each other, the shins. Fabulous. One more on either side. Super. Then place the left foot back down onto the earth, and we're going to stretch this right leg out as long as it can go. Now from here, we're going to curl our toes up towards the ceiling, bring that leg up into a straight leg raise, point the toes, and then lower it back down. Curl the toes up, bring the leg up, point the toes, lower the toes down. Curl the toes up, bring it up, point the toes, lower it back down. So we're giving ourselves a little neural floss here, stretching out the nerves in the back of the leg. Well, not stretching physiologically, we're giving a floss, gliding it in its little neural sheath. Should be working in through the hip. Beautiful. One more here. And bring that leg back up. Fold it back into tabletop. Place that foot back down onto the earth. Bring the left leg up into tabletop. Stretch that leg out long. Curl the toes up towards the roof. Inhale, exhale, bring it up. Point the toes at the top and then lower it back down. Curl the toes up. Bring the leg up. Point the toes. Take the leg back down. Very nice. Good. Keep going with this here, everyone at home. Aim to keep those hips level with each other. Nice. Beautiful. Should be feeling that work in through the front of the hip of the leg that's working, a little bit into our lower tummy muscles as well. Fabulous. Last one here. Beautiful. Then lay that leg down. Place so lay it down long and straight. So the left one's down long and straight. Let's now place the arms down by the side. From here, we're going to pick this leg up, the right leg up. We're going to move into our single leg TikTok. So from here with the right leg up in tabletop, we're going to take it across our body and let our right hip bone lift. So we're now tipping water from our right hip down to the left hip. Stretch that leg to straight, bend it back in again, and then bring that leg back to tabletop. Lovely. So from here, take the leg across the body, stretch the leg long, fold it back into tabletop, and then bring it back. Lovely. Leg goes across the body, stretch it long, bend it in, and then bring it back. Lovely. Let's do 3 more of these. Now, if we're a more advanced person at home, lift your underneath leg up off the floor just a millimeter and do the single leg TikTok there. Good. Only if you're an advanced person. Lucy's not doing that today. 1 more of these, everyone. And stretch the leg long, bring it back in. Good. And place this foot back down onto the earth. Stretch the right leg out long, float the left leg up into tabletop, single leg TikTok on the left. So from here, focusing on the left hip bone, as you take the leg across your body, that hip lifts. Stretch the leg out long. Oh, careful, don't keep me, Lucy. Bend that knee. Oh, I saw those eyebrows. Bring it back. Very nice. Take the leg across the body, stretch the leg long, fold it back in, and then hip back down. Beautiful. Leg over, stretch the leg long, fold it in, and then back down. Very nice. 3 more of these here, everyone at home, and Lucy in the clinic. Awesome. Very nice. So we've probably all heard and read our emails that we're still planning on opening up group classes on June the 15th, which is about a week and a half away, isn't it, Lucy? About that, maybe 2? Yeah, 2 weeks maybe. Check your calendars. I don't have one in front of me here. But that's happening soon. Make sure you check out all of the deals and all of the things on our website. We've got lots of cool stuff coming up and lots of opportunities and opportunity for entry into our clinical exercise and Pilates stream. Very nice. Lucy, from here, bend the other knee, place that foot flat. We're going to move into our bridges. We're going to take a big inhale, breath in through our nostrils, and then exhale as we curl up into our bridge, coming up to the tips of our shoulder blades, energy going long over the body, over the knees. Take an inhale, breath in. And then exhale, peel back down. Find every single little vertebra all the way down, like you're squashing 12 little blueberries on the way down underneath your back. Inhale there. And exhale, curl the tailbone under, peeling up. Inhaling up into the bridge. And exhale back here. Lovely. And thank you for joining us, everyone, this week. Hi, Nikki. It was lovely to see you in Harris Farm the other day. The rosé jelly with the summer berries turned out fabulously, and the flowers were a hit. Very nice to see you. I remember that you love bridges from our Thursday night class. Let's do. I used to make you do them isometrically 100 times, didn't I? But then, Lucy, let's peel up again, and we're going to pause here. Very nice. Exhale, float the right leg up into tabletop. Lovely. Place that foot back down onto the ground. Float the other leg up into tabletop, and then place that one back down on the ground. Nice. Let's keep alternating sides here, everyone. Excellent. And also, yay, hi, Grazia. Thank you for joining us. I'm so excited that you're joining in with the online stuff. Good to see you in clinic too. Great. Keep going with this, Lucy. And bring the right leg up. We're going to pause with the right leg up, and we're going to do single leg bicycle with this one today. Oh, like this. Then keep going with this. If this is a little bit challenging, just stick with your marching. Keep your hips up and keep those 2 hip bones level with each other like we practiced for the first component of the class. Great. Now that we've dug a trench this way, let's fill it back in. So scoop it away the other way, doing a reverse single-legged bicycle in a bridge. Never thought you'd think you'd be doing that, did you, Lucy? Nope. Excellent. But here we are. 2 more. And bend that leg into tabletop. Pop that foot back down onto the earth. Float the left leg up into a tabletop position here. And starting the bicycle down and swoop it in and swoop it in. Excellent. Great. Hip bones level with each other. Keep them both up on the same height. Lovely. Keep breathing through this movement. And again, remembering if this is a little bit too challenging for us, then we stick with the marches. Lots of benefit to be gained from that. Then let's move in the reverse direction. So fill that trench back in. Very nice. Hips level with each other. Keep those, thank you, hips up as well. Very good. Excellent. Nice work. Last two. Ya, da, and bend that knee. Place that foot back down. And then we roll back down through our spine very slowly. Fabulous. All the way down. And from here, keep your arms long next to you. Take an inhale breath. Let's initiate this movement from our shoulder blades. So first of all, we're going to inhale to shrug the shoulders up into the ears, and then exhale, draw them back down. Inhale, shrug them up, and then exhale, draw them back down. I'm just teaching you how to move your wing bones on the back of your rib cage. Let's do 3 more of these. Exhale, draw them down and elongate the neck. Inhale up, exhale back down. Lovely. Inhale, draw them up. And this time, exhale, draw them down. Keep them drawn down and float the hands just a little bit up off the floor, about 2 inches. Take an inhale breath here. Now we're going to lead with the fingertips, start the chin coming up to the chest, and reach the arms long towards the heels, coming up into our chest lift here. And inhale, roll back down. Very nice. Exhale, reach long, rolling up, stretching long, and exhale to roll back down. Very nice. Now the weight of the arms will be helping us up into this movement. And if it is a little bit too challenging, you can pop the hands behind the back of the thighs and use those to help lever yourself up. Alternatively, you can put your hands behind your head as well. Let's do a few more of these. And if this is a little bit too challenging for us, then we do the one with the hands behind the head, or the hands behind the legs, as I just said. But we definitely skip the next version if these are too challenging. From here, Lucy's going to stay up here, float one leg up into tabletop, float the other leg up into tabletop, and we're going to do a set of hundreds. So we're going to pump the arms up and down, and we're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause there. Peel up a little higher at the end, and then roll back down and feet back down onto the floor. Well done. Very nice. And from here, let's bring both of the legs up into a tabletop position. Nice. Take hold of the back of the thighs with the hands here. Take an inhale breath, elbow tips are out wide, and then exhale, start your chest lift. Start to press the legs forward, coming up into our assisted roll up, bones stacking up tall, pausing here. This week, we're going to reach the arms long in front of us. Take an inhale breath. If you need to make more space for your hips, you can stretch your legs out a little longer. Inhale here, and as you exhale, we're going to roll back down halfway, down to a little bit more, hands just above the knees. Inhale there, and then exhale, roll back up, and then inhale to bone stack up tall again. Exhale, scoop and roll through the belly, coming down. Inhale there, and exhale, rolling back up. Very nice. 4 more of these. Exhale, rolling back. Inhale, feel the length of the spine there. Exhale, curve forward. And inhale, bones stack up tall, tall, and roll back down. Nice. 2 more of these. Excellent work, everyone. Now, if these get too challenging for your lower back, stick with some bridges with both of the feet on the ground and just lift and lower your hips up. If this is right for us, we'll continue on and we'll do the next version of this exercise. So reach the arms back along again here, Lucy. From here, you're going to have a little scratch. We're going to start to roll back and open this left arm out towards the side, point towards the back corner of your mat. Bring the arms back up here, and then reach down to the back right-hand corner of your mat. rolling back up again. Good. So it doesn't matter how far we roll back or how far we twist out, but what I want you to really think about is those hands on your hip bones, just like you did at the start of the class, making sure they're both staying anchored and steady so we get that pure twist in through our spine. So we're working really strongly into our oblique muscles. Excellent. Great. One more on either side, and open the left arm out, holding it here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up and out to the other side, holding it here for 6. It's hard work, isn't it? 5, good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming all the way back up. And let's then stretch the legs out long. Take an inhale breath there. And we'll move into full roll down. So we're going to roll all the way down. Imprint every vertebra on the way down. Arms go over the head, inhale there, exhale, arms come back up, inhale, start the chest lift, and then exhale, curl up and over the top of the legs, take an inhale breath here, and then exhale, roll down all the way, arms overhead, and bring the arms back up, curling up, stretching over, bones stacking up tall. We'll do 3 more of these. Beautiful. Remembering to stick with our bridges if this is a little bit too challenging. Do give it a go though. We've been doing it for a few weeks now, team. I think maybe 8 weeks have we been doing this class for. That's nearly as long as a term at school. That's a long time. It seemed like forever when I was a kid.
Jeremy's Pilates school.
Jeremy's Pilates school. Don't give me ideas. And lovely, rolling all the way back down. Beautiful. Then pop the arms down by the side. We're going to roll onto our side to face towards the camera, everyone. Let's then have both of the knees bent, underneath the arm, underneath the head here. We're going to squeeze our 2 heels together until our bottom engages, and then bring this knee up into your clam. Pause there, stretch this leg long, tap it back down, and then lower the knee back down. Fabulous. So the knee comes up, stretch it long, tap it back down, and lower the knee back down. Beautiful. Bring it up, stretch it long, tap it in, lower it down. Let's keep going with this. Up, stretch, tap, lower back down. Fabulous work. Up, stretch, tap, bring it down. We'll do 4 more of these. This is going to work us into our glute muscles, specifically our deep external rotators, a little bit into our glute max and a bit into our gluteus medius muscles as well. All the good ones at the back that we want to have organized and ready for summer when that happens. Lovely. Then bring this knee up, pause here, stretch the leg long. Now we're going to tap this foot down to the front corner of your mat, bring it back up, and then tap it to the back corner of your mat. Bring it back up, tap it to the front, bring it up, and tap it right to the back of your mat. So make sure you're getting that leg behind you. So we're lengthening the tissue through the front of your hip flexor muscles, your TFL as well. Fabulous. And a little bit in through one of your quads, your rectus femoris muscle. That'll be getting a stretch as you go into hip extension, won't it, Lucy? Mm-hmm. Yes. Now, from here, leave this leg long, and we're going to draw medium-sized circles. So I want you to go from the front of your mat to the back of your mat, and I want you to go up just as high as well. We've been working on the little circles, but today we're going to push it to medium. Keep going with that, Lucy. It should feel fantastic in this top side of your hip here as we start to burn through the fibers of your gluteus medius. Really good for your hip rehab, everyone, if we're rehabbing anything. And let's now circle the leg in the reverse direction. Fabulous. So remember, front and back of your mat, how big that distance is how high and how low I'd like you to go as well. Excellent. Now 2 more this way. And let's then bend this top leg here, place this knee down on top of the other knee here. We're then going to stack ourselves up onto our elbow into a sort of half plank, side plank position. Now from here, if this is enough, so first of all, let's work on the setup. So press the earth away with your elbow, have an elongated neck and supporting shoulder. And then as you exhale, we're going to lift your hips up off the ground, keeping your knees down on the earth. Inhale as you lower your hips back down to the ground. Exhale, bring the hips up, and then inhale to lower back down. Lucy's going to stick with this version, but if you want to be a bit more challenged at home, you can stretch the top leg or the underneath leg or both of the legs out from underneath you to make it a little bit more challenging, but Lucy will stay with this one just for today. Excellent. Exhale, the hips come up. Inhale, the hips go back down. Let's do 4 more of these. Exhale, up. Inhale, back down. Exhale, up. Inhale, back down. Lovely. 2 more, Lucy. Up, down. And then in this last one, we come up. We stay up. Squeeze the heels together. Open this top leg up into a clam. Yes, we are. And keep going with this. Some more clams here to work this top glute. This will feel fabulous. Keep that underneath waist lifted, the tummy muscles engaged. Very good. Just going to tuck that in there. Thank you. Just so you can see your underneath waist. Yeah, great. Awesome. Keep going. And 3 more. And lower that knee down, lower the hips down, recline down on your side. Lucy, have your underneath arm bent underneath you. Interlace the fingers behind the back of your head. We're going to place we're going to reach this top elbow long towards you in front of you. Good, so reach and stretch that way, and then open that elbow up to the roof, and then rotate yourself out into a twist position here. Big inhale there. And then exhale, bring that elbow back down to the front, stretch it long. Fabulous. Bring that elbow up, twist and rotate all the way out. Inhale there, and exhale, take it back. Excellent. Let's keep going with this, everyone. So with our little book opening with our elbow bend, this makes it more about our ribs and less about our arms and a front chest stretch. So thinking about the rib cage rotating around, so good for your rib mechanics, so good for your breathing mechanics. Very, very good exercise for us all to be doing. Beautiful. 2 more, Lucy. Nice. And last one here. We're going to come out into our book opening. Now, Lucy doesn't have a mat in front of her, but everybody, we're going to stretch this front leg out long in front of us and keep it there. Lucy will go a little bit further because she's on the table. That's okay. And we're going to think about that elbow stretching back and that top leg stretching forward. That'll give us a delicious stretching through our lower back. And we're going to stay here. And every exhale breath, I want us to twist a little bit more, crack. And and fold that leg back in and bring this elbow back down onto the other elbow there. And then let's organize ourselves so we're lying other side of the mat. So we organize ourselves there. We're going to have the underneath arm bent underneath us. From here, we're going to open this knee up towards the roof. Lovely. Stretch the leg out long. And bend the knee back in, and then lower it back down. Lovely. Bring the knee up and stretch it long and bring it back in and lower it back down. Lovely. And thank you for joining us today, Jennifer P. from California. Glad that you're watching. Hope you're enjoying the clams. This will feel great in those glutes. Keep going. Fabulous. 2 more of these, Lucy. And let's now bring this knee up, stretch the leg long, tap it to the front of your mat. Oh, front of your mat there. And where is that mat? And tap it to the back. Bring it back up and tap it to the front. Lovely. So we're making a diamond. Sorry, not a diamond. What's this shape? This is a triangle, semicircular or triangular shape. So going to the front and then to the back. And I want that arc of movement to be the same speed the whole way. So we're getting all of our glute med fibers, the muscles on the side of the hip, working deliciously. Fabulous. One more either side, front and back. And then we're going to pause with the leg out long, and then we're going to move into our medium-sized circles. So remember, I want the circle to be as big, front to the back of the mat, just as it is up and down from the mat. Excellent. Keep going with this. And keep breathing throughout the entire movement. Yes, you are feeling that side of your hip burning. Yes, it is hurting a little bit, and that is normal. Keep going. That is great. That is fabulous. This is how we develop wonderful gluteal muscles and help stop pain in the side of these hips. And let's go reverse the circle. So as far forward as backward and up and down, making a perfect medium-sized circle. Excellent. Keep going with this. Hope you're enjoying this, Michael T. Thank you for joining us as well. Very nice. 2 more, Lucy. Fabulous. And let's then pause there for a moment. Bend that knee back in. Then we're going to prop ourselves up onto our elbow here. Lovely. Good. Now, first of all, shoulder is over the top of the elbow, so bring the elbow back underneath you a little bit more, Miss Lucy. Knees are still bent, hand is on the top of the hip. Take a big inhale, breath to prepare, and then as you exhale, lift the hips up into your side plank, and then inhale as you come back down. Now, even if we're not coming up into the side plank, just maintaining that shape with your hips down on the ground is still a lot of good work for your shoulders. So stick with that if that's right for you today. If you need more challenge, please stretch the top leg or the underneath leg or both legs out long. Lucy's not demonstrating that today because she'll run out of trapeze table, to be honest. She'll fall off. We don't want that. That wouldn't be a good outcome, would it, Lucy? No. Let's keep going with this. We'll do 4 more, working whatever variation you're doing. This is a choose your own adventure type situation. Love that, don't you, Lucy? Did you read those when you were little?
Did.
You did, good. Me too. I was a bit of a nerd. Would you pick that? Yes, probably, maybe.
I'm not going to answer.
Good, don't answer because I'd punish you or whatever you said. And come up, pause here, and squeeze those heels together. Bring this knee up, and then lower it back down. Very nice. Good, exhale up, inhale back down. Unfortunately, I didn't see what she ate for lunch today, so I can't report on that. Anyone who's watching from home and is curious, she hates it lunch. We haven't had lunch. Oh, good, excellent. Keep going with this. Have it later. What have you got?
Bolognese.
Bolognese, delicious. Yum. Dinner last night?
Yeah.
Yep, good. Love leftover bolognese. Good. Hips up. No, keep going, everyone. Good. Got to work that bolognese, Lucy. Love it. Keep going. 16 more. And now we'll just make that the last one. And coming back down, good. And putting the hand underneath the head here. Interlace the fingers behind the back of the head. We take an inhale breath. And as we exhale, open that elbow up towards the ceiling. Twist around, rotate the ribs. Inhale there. Oh, it's a bit noisy out in the waiting room. That's all right. Opening it out. Good. Inhale there. And exhale. Bring it back down. Good. Open that elbow up, twist around. Good. And bring it back down. Let's do 4 more of those, everyone. Very nice. And with this next book opening here, everybody, we're going to open that, what's that thing called? Elbow up here. We're going to pause here, stretch this thing here, which is called a leg, out long in front of you. Lower that down as far as it can go, and then feel them stretching in equal and opposite both directions. Foot forward, elbow forward that way there. I'm just going to give Lucy a little twist. That should feel yummy through the lower back. Inhale there. Keep melting, and melting, Lucy. And then when we're sufficiently melted, melt a little bit more. Oh, that's good. That's nice, isn't it? Then let's bend that top knee, place that foot on top of the other one, bring that elbow back down there. Excellent. And then we'll organize ourselves into a 4-point kneeling situation. So on hands and knees from here. Excellent. Now, from here, walk a little bit more forward, everyone, to the front corner of your mat. Let's just practice the leg components today. So from here, we're going to have our 2 shoulders level. We're going to have them out of the earlobe, so we've got space between our shoulders and our ears. Remember that thing that we practiced at the start of the class where we go shoulders up and shoulders down? Let's make sure we keep our shoulders down for the duration of this exercise. Have the elbow eyes, which are the soft, fleshy inside parts of your elbows, looking at each other. Inhale to prepare here, and as you exhale, stretch the right leg out long, float it up off the earth, tap it back down, and then slide it back in. Very nice. Exhale, slide the left leg out long, float that up, tap it back down, and then slide it back in. Very nice. Keep going with this, Lucy. Right leg. Lift it, tap it, slide it. Very good. Left leg, slide, lift, tap, unslide. Very good. Now, as we go with this team, we're just doing the legs, so lots of opportunity to think about the rest of our spine. Keep that strong and stable, maintaining our spinal integrity. Very good. Now, if this is enough, stick with this version. If you want more challenge, slide the right leg out long. Now, instead of lifting it, you're going to curl your toes under and place your toes down. Then from here, you're going to slide the other leg out long and curl those toes under as well. Ha, tricked you, we're in a plank. Now, from here, we're going to float the right leg up and then tap it back down. Good. Float the left leg up. Good. Keep going with this. Very similar to the previous exercise, but a bit more challenging. Still maintaining that spinal integrity that we were talking about before. Exhale, float. Inhale down. Very nice. Keep going with this. Let's just do one more on either leg, but that last one we're going to lift and hold for 6, 5. Shake, shake, shake. 4, 3. Bet you wish your carbo loaded now with your bolognese, don't you, Lucy? 2, 1. Tap it down and bring the other leg up, holding it here for 6, 5, 4. Oh, I'm going to get punished for that later, everyone. 2, 1. Tap it back down. Knees come back down. Bottom comes back down onto your hips. Have a lovely big stretch here. Excellent. Ooh. Oh, she's all sweaty. Good. Excellent. Now, from here, everybody, we're going to do a kneeling book opening. So we're going to bring ourselves back into our 4-point kneeling position here. We're going to take the left hand palm up underneath our sternum, which is our breastbone, on the floor though, just palm up there. And then we're going to reach that left arm up to the roof, up towards the heavens. Now from here, we're then going to bend this elbow. Yep, and then come through here like we're threading a needle. And then you can bend your right elbow, get a nice big twist there. Beautiful. Reach that arm back up to the roof. Throw the jewels up to the roof, Lucy. Don't need those diamonds. And coming through here. Lovely. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. And bring it back up. That's a Beatles song, isn't it?
Yes.
Is that what you're named for?
No.
No? Okay. Won't ask. I'll figure that out later. Bring the arm up. And send it through. 3 more of these. Lovely. Twisting it through. Awesome. Aiming to get a little bit further each time. So thinking of our spine like a towel, and we're aiming to wring it out each time we go. A little bit further, a little bit further. Awesome. And swapping over. So this time, right hand palm up underneath our sternum. Open that arm up towards the roof there. And then exhale, twist it through. Big stretch and rotate. Inhale, arm comes up. And exhale, twist through, rotate. Nice. Arm back up to the ceiling. And twist it through, Lucy. Go through, further, 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 further. Good, bring it back up. Lovely, 2 more of these, everyone. Great. Squeeze all that goodness out of your spine. Get the most rotation that you can. This is fantastic. Awesome. And coming back up and back down, release ourselves into a mermaid position or merman position. So this is a Z sit with the front leg bent, shin paralleled with the front of the mat, and then the other shin parallel with the other edge of the mat. We'll reach both of the arms out to the side, east, west, spine goes north, south. Then from here, place this right hand down onto the mat, Come up and over into a rib stretch. Open the arm back up to the roof, and then up and over to the other side. Lovely. Let's add the rotation straight away. So right hand down, thread the needle, left arm goes through, de-rotate ourselves, coming back up and over towards the side. No, thread the needle. Up and over, twist. Lovely. Coming back up here, find that north-south moment, and over to the side. Fabulous. Keep going with this. Over, twist the arm through, bring it back, coming back up here. Last one to this side here. Fabulous. Pause with the arms out to the side, then change your legs without touching them. Oh, that's hard, isn't it? Very good. Expertly done, Lucy. Then from here, east, west, north, south, and place the left hand down, up and over, back up into our mermaid, and over. Perfect. Let's have the rotation now. Left hand down, up and over. Twist that arm through, bring it back up, and over to the other side. Big side stretch. Coming up, and to the left. Twist through, bring it back up, over. Lovely. Once more here. Left hand down, coming up and over, twisting through, bringing it back, and over to the this side here. Once more time. Yep, so we're even. Perfect. Pausing there. Pardon? So this is just going to check something. And Lucy's just checking the phone. While Lucy's checking the phone, everybody, let's bring yourself into 4-point kneeling, onto hands and knees. Inhale there, and exhale, arch the back up into a cat stretch. Inhale, come back through the long spine, arch the back up, and exhale, up here, big stretch. Inhale, long. How's it going, Lucy? All fixed?
Yeah, well, no, I think people are on our YouTube. That's okay.
All right. Hope you're watching it on YouTube. I think our Facebook's just parked it. Excellent. Exhaling up. Jumping up here, Lucy. We'll finish off here anyway. So I'll finish off with a couple of cat and cow stretches. Exhale, arch the back up again, loose. Inhale, back through long spine. Beautiful. 3 more of these. Oh, nothing like a little bit of drama to finish off the day with. Love it. Lovely. Oh, not drama. Technical issues. We don't like drama, but we don't like technical issues. Then, everyone, let's come back to sitting towards the front. And that is our little class done. Today we focused a lot on rib mobility, getting your upper back and body moving, getting you breathing really well as we're moving into the winter months. Make sure that you stay safe, make sensible choices, and Lucy and I will see you both next week. All right, everyone. Bye. Thank you.